ain't even know they was looking out for me, but I ain't getting close. Say you wanna die for me, but I ain't getting ghost. Sitting around passionate, screaming audacity, cause I ain't even broke. Y'all be getting over and I be getting dope. When it's all said and done, I get more. On my knees the moment that I hold her, eventually I showed her. You know that when it rain, it can more. I was deep in my thoughts, bad bitch begging me to hop out. Bust a car, touch the streets, dropped out. Van Cleef accessories, I'm stretched the leash to my dogs. See the body started growing when the vision started to blow. I just party with the callous and hope. Tell myself the moment it get colder, we're only getting older. I should be ever dreaming, touching.
I'll be fresh, all my kids is fresh. I mean, the biggest thing, I got just next. I'm thinking about millions, what it was about to be best. I'm thinking niggas put me on when I was working hard. I'm appreciating when I was playing the shit I never did on.
Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App dollar big fire.
Here we go. And it's Richmond to start out.
Hey, yo, get on
Outside Hill.
It's
a steal. Rose with the ball. Now Thomas defending. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Misses the three. And it's Richmond's ball.
There you go, boss.
All
the way.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Rob Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And this is something McDaniels continues to work on. Good to see him cash in off the catch.
Here's Hill. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. McDaniels with the bounce pass. And Stewart gets it to go.
With her skill level, you can forget that Stewart is 6'4" and can do serious damage inside.
Jones from outside. Rebound by Rose. Here's Thor. He's guarded by Hill. Outside, ball. Sinks the triple.
Well, their coaches love seeing that. Working that ball, playing team basketball.
Outside Hill. Puts up a three. Hands it from downtown. Hill's got 5 now.
Mano. This is where it can get a little closer.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth matches.
And one of the all-time high risers at the point guard position, Derrick Rose, can still do it.
Thomas finds Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Ball. Here's Rose. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside.
Thomas, and it goes down 2 points.
An old school finish there with the finger roll. You gotta be committed to a move like that, and he was.
And it's Rose penetrating, and
Hey, Chris.
set by Bosch. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They got Adams. C.J. McCollum out there was smart. Then it's Ingram. And it's Bosch in at the 4. Back to Rose. Pass to Olynyk. Now Green.
Yo, Rose.
That one goes in.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Richmond. Trailing by 4. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Matthews. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then there's D-Box. And it's Green in at the 2 guard.
That's a nice touch around the rim. McCollum makes the most of his opportunities down there.
Green outside the 3-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Smart passes to Adams.
Oh, come on.
Hill is checked in for Richmond. Herbert Jones comes in for Smart. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Help out old Jerry.
Rose dishes to D-Box. McDaniels on the wing. Rose kicks to Ball.
You got it.
James has a 2-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
And Brian Keith runs a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Fields checked in for James. Richmond trails by 4. Pass to Adams. Outside Hill. And here's McCollum for 3. Carries it from 3-point range. McCollum's got 5 now.
Well, he's around a 40% career shooter from 3. McCollum adding another 3 to his prolific talent.
And finished off by Rose.
Oh, man. He got a step and it was over.
Outside Jones. And Hill has it in the corner. The tray. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 8.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Rose hits the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
McCollum passes to Adams. Back to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Richmond. The three from Bosch. Another three for Richmond.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Rose. He's got 8. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Outside Bosch. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Bosch has got the lead up to 4 now for Richmond.
I just love how Bosch is working the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
In the corner, it's Rodman. Pass to Hill. Back to Thomas. It'll count. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Richmond ahead. They lead by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Chris Bosch in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
He knows how important that corner 3 is to the flow of their offense.
Thomas, good. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Rose against Thomas. And the dunk by Rose.
And this is how lethal Rose can be on offense, and it's because of that high motor he possesses.
And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. Create other opportunities.
Rose, good.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And Brian Keith wants a timeout, as now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Here's Bosch. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
And elite scorer, Bosch can be the man, the guy you go to every trip down the floor.
Pass to Thor. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Rose with another miss. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Richmond. They lead by 1. Jones from outside. Jones has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stewart with the screen on Thomas. Pass to Stewart. And it's Richmond's ball. It's a one-point game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
Richmond shooting their first free throw of the contest. Rose against Thomas. Rose, that's good. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be effective around the rim.
And the basket by Thomas.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Thomas gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Here's Ball to the right side. Pass to Stewart. Now, back to Ball. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Well, this is what they want to do. Work for high percentage looks.
Bob. Yes, once again, remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Derrick Rose.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. He's got 16.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Richmond leads by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's Richmond now. They lead by 4.
Whose man is Thomas?
Here's Thomas. Bosch kicks to Hill. Fires the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out to work.
Yeah, outside check.
Rose slipped the ball.
There you
now,
go.
Thomas defending.
That Grant.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Richmond?
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Now Rose. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Traps in the train.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
A 3 for Hill. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes that.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Rose, that's good.
And Rose playing a big role offensively. He's got to be a focal point of your defensive scouting report. No doubt he can hurt.
Now here's Thomas.
Yeah,
He's up and lays it nice and easy. Thomas got the lead back up to 9 now for Richmond.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Here's Rose. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Rose has got 12 points here in the second half.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Thomas is off. Ball up top. He's guarded by Hill. McDaniels passes to Stewart. Richmond leading by 7. Hill left side. Over Stewart. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Thomas. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Anyway, she should be able to die. Even sentinels.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And Richmond leads by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Let's close them out, yeah.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McDaniels. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Yeah, that's why you can't leave anyone open.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority has to be taking care of
Oh, you missed that out, dude.
using the fire.
Right.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Yeah, man, you gotta make the layups, man. It's a layup.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
Ball finds McDaniel.
So,
Off target with his 3.
that's a game.
And so Thomas will bring it up for Richmond. The 15-footer drained
Hey.
for 2 points. And Richmond leads by 9. And so Richmond takes the lead. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that about wraps it up. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Chris Bosh.
Keep messing up my lineup. Why is that? I do this for every game. Yeah. You didn't do what I expected you to do for that raid. So we can go back to Ant. You should have been going crazy.
Welcome, everyone, to our broadcast. This is 2K Sports, bringing you tonight's game. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Connect. Brewer is out there with Derek Fisher. Then it's Martin. And it's Jang in at the 4. And for Richmond, Hill out there with Rodman. Then there's Chris Bosch. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Thomas in at the point.
Here we go.
Chris.
Now Fisher. Pass to Jang. Martin with the screen for Jang. From outside, off the mark. So it's Richmond now. James Gonzalez will bring it up for Richmond. And the basket by Edwards.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
Fisher against Thomas.
Yeah, Chris.
Grabs it out of the air. Here's Rodman. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Brewer finds Fisher. Here's Jang, defended by Rodman. Martin with a screen on Rodman. Here's Jang, and the layup is good.
These guys can put on a dribbling clinic out there.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. On the wing, Rodman. Back to Thomas. For three, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards
There you
on
go.
the arc because he is completely fearless.
And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Fisher. Pass to Brewer. Now Connect. Brewer with the screen for Connect. Gets the three-point of the fall.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Here's Thomas. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Outside Hill. And rebounded by Connect. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Fisher, the pass to Jang. Here's Connect. Knocks down the 3-ball. 6 points for him.
And this is the kind of range this
Back
kid
side.
Connect had. You got to guard as soon as he crosses half court.
Here's Hill. Action by
I'm
Jang.
doing that for
I
Greg.
just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
Connect finds Brewer. Jang with the screen for Brewer. And here's Fisher outside. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Richmond leads by just 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And
In that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
they've got McCollum, and Ingram's out there with Chris Bosch. Then it's Marcus Smart, and it's Adams at the center position. Martin's out there again. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Jeff Foster, and it's Maxwell in at the 2 spot. Now here's Martin. Williams to score. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer.
What?
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And for Richmond, Solar's out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. They've got Maxwell. Marshall's out there with Dandridge. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Foster in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Richmond leading by 6. Here's Ingram. It's good.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
And some changes here for Richmond. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Edwards comes in for Marcus Smart. And Thomas subbed in for McCollum. .133 left now here in the second. Here's Smith. Good. And Fisher picking up the assist.
Good offense is all about quality. She found her spot and made sure it was a quality shot.
Bosh, that's good.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here is Smith, trailing here by 8. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. From Edwards.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Astor Brewer. To the paint. Here's Smith. And Adams sends it back. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And there's Grant on the assist by Thomas. Hill's got the lead up to 12 now for Richmond. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Fisher kicks to Shaq. Martin the pass to Smith. Shoots over Adams. Nice shot by Smith. And so it's Richmond going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of the points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Chris Bosh in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Isaiah Thomas out there with Edwards. And it's Dennis Rodman. That's Hill. And it's Bosch. And it's center. So that's who Brian Key starts the second half with.
Oh, sticking with it, Bosch, the lefty with the and one.
Richmond shooting their first free throw of the game. Fisher with it. Still without a basket. Right side, Martin. Banked in off the glass.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look.
They're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly in an attacking mindset. Not even physical defense could deter him.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away.
Beyond the arc. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Here's Jang. Here's Connect. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rodman kicks to Edwards. Over Brewer. And rebounded by Connect.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player.
Look, got some change. Oh, they changed it for me. Hold up.
Defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
5 to shoot. Here's Brewer. And he makes that one.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Thomas passes to Bosch. Over Martin. It's Bosch. That time an assist by Thomas. Thomas got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Richmond. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Pass to Martin. Now here's Jang. Rodman with the block.
Playing strong defense inside the paint. Go think twice before trying that again.
Bosch dishes to McCollum. Nice ball movement by Richmond. 18 feet out. And another basket from Richmond.
And Bosch has a beautiful stroke from the mid-range. Once you give him room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Back door, back door.
Smith outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Rise and fire. Love the confidence.
Richmond leading by 11. And Thorne by Jang. 1 second separating the shot clock in game.
Where's she at?
Smith against Thomas.
Where's she at?
Smith scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. No good there.
Nice defense out there.
Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Just eating supervision. Why you walking around the fence like you're superstitious? Man. I push you, man. Yeah. You getting body by sick. I'm waiting on one.
And now we have a moment to reveal our state farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was picked because I love this pass. A great dish. That's what I call a dish.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And at the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Martin, turning position out there with Brewer. Then it's Connect. There's Jang and at the power forward.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. The coaches notice that extra effort.
And it goes for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Martin with a screen on Edwards. Martin with the block.
So you have to deny these.
Brewer with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. From deep. And here's the three.
Without him, this thing would already be
First, I just pushing niggas tripping like they took a hurdle.
Thomas up top.
Murder. All the terror should be like a pussy person. I put seasons on that whole season. Yeah. Hey, look. When the bird said, get me dirty. And the story keep on getting worse and getting worse. 2009, I'm lit. I told him where it's the book. Yeah, before I took poison. Don't know why you acting like I'm not important. It was the next before when they shot the door. See, I outside again. I thought your ass was corporate. Fucking expensive, but so annoying. I used to fucking slow. I used to eat. Now I know the truth about you and I'm free again. Maybe I'm see
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
dirty. Keep telling how long so
great decision-making there by Fisher. Just staying one step ahead of the defense.
I just push him in the all these running tripping like I was 6 on that whole second
easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
A little Curtis didn't do me dirty.
Now, Thomas.
Trying to bring me down, acting like you worried about it.
There's 53 seconds left in the game.
I said the bird told me that you dirt on me. So before I put a burden on me, put a lot of burden on me. I'm straight.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you asking yourself, how do I stop this team?
Thomas against Fisher. Thomas goes in.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggressive this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Showing the quickness right there, just tough to keep up with.
The free throw drops for Fisher. And they go to the intentional foul.
Swear I love this shit, man. You know I gotta feel better than this, man. You know? So that was
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Hey, yo, these rappers took my music story and got competitive. All I hear is a bunch of people I rhyme better than. The light wasn't in my time. It's not competitive. That's
Converting on all of those free throws helps them build his lead.
Swear I love this shit, man. Nothing I feel better than this, man. You know? That's what I was born to do. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Hey, yo, these rappers took my music story and got competitive. All I hear is a bunch of people I rhyme better than. The light bulb wasn't invented by Tom Edison. The black man that really did it was not credited. That's how I feel when the industry don't let us in. Gatekeepers heard my name, it's for negative. This is the Old Testament. Yeah, I lost a couple of friends, those relatives. All I got left is these pictures and old messages. At 15, I had a few no regulars. At 18, I was on TV. Those Mexicans, 20 years old.
Why, thank you very much.
He can really fly. You combine that quick with some nice penetration, too, and you get 2 points.
Girls under the dreams that told me were only seconds. Trust, girl.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
You've got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard. And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake, working to perfection.
And now intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
They've got to take the first good shot if they can fight.
Yeah, it basically all comes down to this.
That King
If they come
in
away
threes?
easy here, this one's pretty much
Oh,
over.
my goodness.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the
That's probably
trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And now just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big
Get him,
spot.
Chris. There you go. That's game. Don't find me no more.
Here's Edwards. And so Richmond takes the win. It was under Grant right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Boy, what had to be done, and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Court cases lead to acquittals. The prisons in our presence, they scribble words scribble. If action ain't about to assist, let's slide in this. From the mix, I survived the abyss. Highly equipped to cope. My nigga did his bit on the boat. Niggas wish that she don't be home. Only one in fear, God is some poems. A low nigga gang fitter than Bacardi Cologne. I hit him. When tour stop, I spin the block and get him. Just heard the word that his ops got with him. Gave him his wings. A few niggas keep it a beam. He was one, though or die. Guess we all get him run. More money, more murder. Life as we know it. Not how it should be, but it's the laws of nature. Do or die. 3 decades and counting. Who else could pour their heart out and paint pictures at the same time? A toast to the official survivors of the urban corner Cold War. Never compromise. Calculated and conquered any and all oppositions that stood in their path. It's preordained. I salute y'all. God.
We have flexible hours.
Six in the house, five in the streets, and it's not. That's all it's not. And sometimes you get off on these guys and best like your shoes and make something crazy. They say the service gets ready or something, but always ain't I'm the biggest hypocrite in 2015. Once I finish this witness, this book conveys what I mean. Been feeling this way since I was 16. Came to my senses. You never liked this anyway. Fuck your friendship, I meant it. I'm African American. I'm African and black as the moon. Heritage of a small village, part of my residence. Came from the bottom of mankind. My hair is nappy, my dick is big, my nose is round and wide. You hate me, don't you? You hate my people, your plan is to terminate my culture. You fucking evil, I want you to recognize that I'm a proud monkey. Evangelize my perception, but can't take down from me. This is more than perfection. I mean, I might press the button just so you know my discretion. I'm guarding my feelings. I know that you feel it. Sabotage my community, making the killing. You may be a killer, and that's a patient of a real nigga.
I saw the slaves of the black. Hold the feel money for space, can be black. And man, I said the food be in a chest, can be black. I'm at your now, me go chest full of rats. And you know, see the if stars can be back. But now we have a big swim facts from the black. And them are the recruits from the stars, can be black. But remember this, every star from the black. Just remember that.
I'm the biggest.
All right. Just want to thank everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share.